Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin, and we're back for Pokemon Y Shiny Hunting episode 52, Lapras. If you didn't watch last episode, why didn't you? Want a quick recap of the soft resets? 1084, so close to 1100. Anyway, this episode's topic is by me. If you even play or watch the game Yugioh, what are your most memorable memories, either good or bad, from either playing the game or just watching someone else play it? So for me, I only really remember the ones for me like playing. So there's so many moments. Let's see. So, there's so many of them. I'm just trying to think of which ones I should mention. Because I don't want to say like comebacks, because that's for another topic, believe it or not. So I'm trying to think. Let's see. I would say my most memorable, it was a good moment of in Yu-Gi-Oh was when I was playing a game called Yu-Gi-Oh! Eternal Duelist Soul for you can play it like on a ROM in the Game Boy. But anyway, so I mean like a Game Boy emulator. Anyway, so I pretty much, when I first found out about the ritual monster card relinquished, and in that game it's a pretty old game. It's like back from like the first Yu-Gi-Oh, and there wasn't that many cards. Like there was a lot of them, but not that many impressive cards. But that was one of the few ritual monsters you can actually bring out, or maybe that's the only one. I don't know. There probably is more than just that one. But anyway, when I finally got that card, like one of the times I randomly just beat a tournament in that game, because there would be sometimes on the schedules, because each duel you either lose or win. A day passes by, and then there's like a calendar, like there's a tournament on that day or something like that. But anyway, so or maybe I just got it like from a random daily pack that you get like for free. Like I think specific days you get just straight up free packs, so that even if you lose a lot, at least there's a chance that you'll get a better card. So anyway, so I just randomly got a card called the Spell Card to Summon Relinquished Black Illusion Ritual. So I was like, oh, that would actually be helpful if I actually had the Ritual Monster card. And many far later in the game, I finally got the Relinquished Monster card, and I was like, wait, I have the Ritual spell card for this. And then and back then in that game, there were like so many cards in there that are banned nowadays. But I used to always use this one called Morphing Jar, and pretty much when it's down and it's flipped up, either by Swords of Revealing Light, like one of those effects, or just straight up attacked and then it was flipped up. So pretty much, it makes both players discard all the cards in their hands and draw 7 new ones. So this could be good for like people who like to burn you of your cards or anything like that. So pretty much I use that to get relinquished every time. I had like 3 of those in my deck. And I would set like if I got the Black Illusion Ritual spell card, then I would set that on the field, and then hope that I would draw the relinquished monster, and then when I did, I pretty much was like most likely gonna win. And it's like the most memorable moment in my opinion of my experience of playing Yu-Gi-Oh. It wasn't even in a duel, because I feel like I would just give away like a comeback or something like that I made. And so that was an amazing moment, because that's when I first found out about how good Relinquish was, because I seen it in the show and I was like, oh, no way that can be a real card. And then when I finally like actually played and then used it, I was like, wow, it is just like the show. It's not as overpowered as they exaggerated it, like when Pegasus used it in the first anime, like against Yugi in the final tournament match. But anyway, the Duelist Kingdom, I mean. But anyway, so that was like really, really memorable moments. I want to know all of your memorable moments when it comes to that. because I'm just curious whether they're good or bad, and yeah, I'm really curious about that. Because in Yu-Gi-Oh, even if you have like an amazing deck, there can always be you just not being lucky, and you get destroyed by someone either who has a good deck just like you, or better, or just worse than yours. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how the tables could turn and how you could make a comeback. And yeah, it's some crazy stuff. But anyway, yeah. I'm trying to think of, now that the music's turned off, I think maybe my mom heard me say like, if I stop talking, then then the video would have the music in there. Maybe the music is still on. I don't freaking know. No, I guess not. Okay, cool. So I can stop to think. That's good. So I'm gonna stop talking and try to think of things I could talk about without spoiling other topics and all that. So I will still be here, but I'll be thinking. Oh yeah, might as well say. So, my mom is like really low on was low on gas money, and I was like, she was like looking at things, trying to find things to sell. Like, well, she's not just going around and selling, making people sell their consoles, because I don't care if I die. I'm not selling my Kindle, my 2DS, or my computer. These ones are for helping me to record. And without that, yeah, there goes my main purpose to live in life. But I wouldn't just kill myself if I lost these things. Like I would still just live just because in hope to save enough money for another console and all that. But yeah, I'm just saying like you know how I was saying like I would eventually sell my, well actually today I was going to, today would be the day I would personally sell my box camera. So yesterday she was like looking for things to sell and I was hearing her and I was like, oh, I might as well give her my box camera because like I said, I'm trying to help. I should be helping her spend money on gas and all that, and I was like, yeah, this is a perfect opportunity. So apparently GameStop doesn't take cameras. I don't know why. They take MP3 players, MP4 players, music devices, but they don't take cameras. I don't understand why. But she's going to be going to either a pawn shop or another thing nearby that when I used to have my Wii, I bought like a bunch of Wii remotes from that store. It's kind of like a pawn shop, but it's like full of like electronics and stuff like that. But there is an actual pawn shop nearby. Like I went there to try to go sell my computer parts one time because when I took it apart because it was like my actual first official computer. And I think back then when I used to have like a bunch of friends and play with him on Gmod, I used my mom's computer, and yeah, I'm pretty sure, or maybe not. I don't know. I think so. I'm pretty sure. Anyway. So yeah. Yeah, it was my mom's computer, because I didn't get my own computer until I was like in foster care and stuff. So yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm really hoping that sells for a lot, because if so, that should be a lot of money for gas, because like I said, I'm not really that big, I don't know, not that big on gas prices and all that, I don't really know much about it, but I'm sure it'll help even just a little bit, and hopefully they'll actually buy it for a lot, because even if it may be worth a lot, places like GameStop and all that won't buy your stuff for a lot. Like I sold my 3DS XL a long time ago to them, and they didn't even give me half price for it. Like there was nothing wrong with it either. I just didn't want it because I wanted stuff for my my Wii. And yeah, I really regret that. Well, I still have this, but I had like I had like legit copies of my had legit copies of Pokemon Black and White too. So I don't think I ever had the legit first Black and White ones. I think they were only the second ones that I got for my birthday, along with the 3DS XL. And then I actually have played another 3DS game. I actually owned one, like I got with my birthday when I was in foster care. It was like this one called Monster Hunter. I think it was Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, and yeah. Anyway, we reached 1,100 soft resets. Woo! Anyway, so yeah, that was pretty cool back then. That was like my first 3DS system I ever got, so it was really awesome. But yeah, so it was pretty cool. It was a lot of memories with that thing and a lot of money spent in the eShop. Sadly, I wasn't able to access that when I first got this because I made a Nintendo Network ID for this, but I usually, when it comes to my age, I usually lie about the how old I am. I make myself sound like I was uh, born in 1970 just so that there's no restrictions. But anyway, yeah. So pretty much, since I put my real birthday on my Nintendo, my Nintendo Club Nintendo Rewards program, I wasn't able to sync it up. So I guess I don't know. I just don't want to be losing my data I have on here now. And it wasn't worth it because I want to be able to have like future ones that I can actually access, even if they are restricted. I know I'm 17, but there could be like, oh, you have to be 18 to do these certain things. Like whatever, freaking like I've done many things, or watched many things, and played many things that adults should are classified for just only adults, and yeah, so I'm sure I wasn't allowed to, but I did anyway, like watch porn and all that, and other stuff like that. So yeah, it's already said and done. I guess it's just to protect the later generation, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, cause I'll tell you all the stuff I pretty much bought, like eShop wise on the 3DS XL when I had it back then. So I pretty much bought so many ones that I thought were cool, like mainly virtual console games, like Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, I think Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, or maybe that wasn't even on there. Actually, I don't even think that was on there. Probably wasn't. Anyway, the original Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. 2. I think Metroid, like the first Metroid, or something close to that. Then I bought the Pokédex Pro, and that's like literally, I think, only just for viewing Pokédex entries, which you can literally just do that online. But anyway, and then I got the Poke Radar. That's like a I think it was introduced in Pokemon Black and White too, or maybe it was introduced in. Actually, it probably was introduced in X and Y. Just I didn't have money back then to get on those games. But anyway, what else did I get? I got huh. That might be. Oh wait, I think that might be all. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was. Anyway, I bought a bunch of DSiWare stuff on the DSi XL I used to have. And it's crazy because the DSi XL systems, they had like this huge pen. I don't know if you all ever had one before, but they had like these huge stylus pens. And they had like the regular little ones with it, but on the side, like they came with it in a package. They're really huge. They were like they were like two regular real life pens, or like actually three of them if you like bunch them together. That's what it would look like, except it was all like smooth and fat, and it was crazy. It was some crazy stuff. Anyway, do one more soft reset for the episode. So yeah, it's crazy how lucky I got with that. Like most of the time, when my dad used to live with me, or he used to send me a lot of stuff. Well, I guess he does every once in a while. But anyway, so pretty much, yeah, the DS Lite I had, the DSi XL, those are both from my dad, and really grateful to him for that. But yeah, it was really, really awesome. So many awesome consoles. I think I already told you that one time, like all the consoles I had. But anyway, yeah. Ended off with 1,108 soft resets. Pretty good. Anyway, bye, Lapras. I've been your host, PauLInstaMyooin, and goodbye.